Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, a while back I had a request. I did a rack of rib or two out here. I did a low and slow on it, and I don't remember who it was, but they said, have you done one more direct? And the thought was, yeah, but it's been a very, very long time. So this is going to be kind of a throwback for me, and I'm going to do a rack of St. Louis cut spare ribs the way I used to do them before I learned the joys of low and slow smoking. So hopefully don't screw this up, guys. It's been a while. Let me show you what we're gonna do. Hey guys, this is about a 3-pound rack of St. Louis cut spare ribs. And I'm going to get some of the fat off. I ain't worried about all of it, to be quite honest. Doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit more than what I want there. For this type of a cook, a lot of it's going to render out. So we want to be, for the most part, other than the very beginning, we're going to be pretty much directly over the heat. Alright guys, that's all the fat I'm going to take off. Okay, decided against using a binder on this. I don't really think I need it on this particular cook. This rub works really well without it, and there we go. I'm using some all things roast from Porter Road. And just I've transferred it to this container just because it makes it a little easier to pour. And that's all we're going to use, guys. I don't think we need to go real heavy with it. This is not the thickest cut of ribs I've ever had, but I think we're gonna be all right. Just flipped over and get the other side. This is a good looking rack of ribs, I gotta tell you. Don't forget your ends and your sides. And guys, when that charcoal comes up, we're gonna get it dumped and get these ribs on there and show you how we're gonna do this. Should be a pretty fast cook. Well, I am gonna go indirect for a little bit, just so we can try to get a little bit of smoke. We'll see you at the pit. Hey guys, we're starting to ash over it a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this dumped. Let it continue to heat up. Spread out 2-zone fire, per usual. Get a grate on here. I'm gonna bring this on up to 10. Hey folks, it is showtime. Get these ribs on here. Boy, I didn't do that very straight. It's alright. It's okay. I know I told you I'm going to do this direct, but I'm going to go pull this away from the fire for about 15-20 minutes and get a little smoke on this. We are indirect for now. Alright guys, I got a piece, pretty good sized chunk of mesquite wood. I don't know if I'll add more than that or not. I'll throw it right here and we'll get some smoke on this. Alright, we'll check back at about 15-20 minutes. Alright guys, here's where it gets interesting. This wood is going to flame up, so I'm going to get it back out of the way a little bit. We've been on the smoke here for about 20 minutes. I'm hoping I picked up at least a good hint of mesquite flavor. But here's where it gets interesting. We're going directly over. We're going to do this every few minutes, every couple of minutes until we're done. So I'm not going to show you every flip, but I will show you some of it. Alright guys, we've only been about 3 minutes. I'm going to get in here and flip this guy. If it gets too much, I'll pull it back in direct, but we're just going to do this every few minutes till we get what we want. Here before long, I'll probably just leave the lid off, but for now, I'm gonna leave that lid on. And guys, here we go again. We're just gonna do this throughout. Every couple of minutes, I'm just gonna leave the top off for now. I will check temps periodically. Starting to get a little pullback. We're already at 152, 157. Yeah, it ain't gonna take that long. We're gonna take this on up to 195, 200, guys. Then we're gonna glaze it. Guys, we're getting a little bit more charred than what I'm comfortable with, so I'm just going to throw the lid on here for a little bit. Get the temps back under control. We're almost done. We're hitting about 175. Get up about 195, 200. We're going to call it. Alright, guys. I'm going to get some temps on here. I think we're close, but we'll find out. A little bit to go there. 177. We're there in the middle. I'm gonna scoot these over if I can get that fatty part there a little bit closer. We're almost there, guys. I promise. We're gonna get these over and get some glaze on them. Just a few minutes, we're gonna start glazing these guys. I believe we are probably about there. And I'm gonna pull these over indirect. Yeah, definitely 195. By the time we're done glazing these, we'll be over without a doubt. Let's get this indirect. And we're going to show you what we're going to glaze them with. Marvelous, guys, marvelous. Okay, have you seen this recently on my channel? This is some Gillaholics sugar-free, their original barbecue sauce. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna do maybe 2 or 3. I'm not gonna show you all of it. Just pour this on down here. We're just gonna get it on here. We're gonna let it set. I'll coat it a couple more times. We'll get this inside and get a taste test. I think total time, we are at this point, we're just shy of an hour on this whole cook. Old school rib cook. Love it. We'll see what happens. I can't speak for you, but I'll tell you what, this looks pretty darn good for a 1 hour cook, direct heat cook. And for me, this is old school barbecue ribs. Let's cut this and see how we did. Definitely hot. In there in the middle. You know, I believe I actually got a faint ring there. Still plenty juicy. Guys, let me get a taste of this. We'll get my mama fed, and we'll come back and get that thing a bite right there. Come in here. Now, this is not going to be the same texture you're going to have in the low and slow. You might, if you're lucky, get a good pull off the bone, but it's done. It's going to be good. Like before I started doing low and slow, this is the way I did ribs. So let's get a bite. See how it is. It still pulls off pretty good, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty impressed with that pull. Literally, we was running about 375, 400 for about 20 minutes with the smoke, and I got a slight smoke ring on there, guys. Of course, some of that's from the grilling too, I believe. But yeah, I can taste that mesquite. Pretty impressed with that. I'm not going to reach in there and pull it off the bone, but it bites off pretty good. Wow. yeah, it's been a long time since I've done that, guys. I'm pretty pleased. Got good flavor. Very good flavor. Of course, I seasoned that. I didn't do any binder or anything. I do that Porter Road All Things Roast. Pretty good coating of that. And of course, my glaze at the end was that G. Hughes sugar-free, their original barbecue sauce. Delicious, guys. Tell you what, guys. Mama, you like?
Tastes good.
Very good. We was on the grill. Let's see, I was on the grill about 20 minutes indirect, and the rest of that time, when we got it up to 200, was just total time just over an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes tops. So yeah, that's old school barbecue ribs, the way I've did them in the past. So guys, yeah, very pleased. Cheers to you guys. Tell you what, in a crunch, I would definitely do that again, no question. I did it for a long time before I discovered low and slow. So we'll definitely do it again. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for joining me. As I film tonight, we're at that time of the year where we're gonna be setting our clocks back 1 hour before I go to bed. It's just the way it is. So it's gonna get dark earlier. And to be honest, you're gonna start seeing more indoor cooks from me. We're gonna do some outdoor stuff as we can, but yeah, you're gonna start seeing some more indoor stuff. And I know I got an indoor audience, so I'm okay with it. So we're really good. So guys, thank you as always. Folks, hit that like button, it helps us out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And hit that bell notification, I'll let you know every time I post a new video. So guys, until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.